Hello, everybody. Uh, hello, everybody. Guess we're on now. Get this lighting straightened out somehow, if it's actually possible. Uh, Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your support. It's a small channel, but I'm very thankful for the people that come in. I did a video earlier, and I just kind of brushed over the fact that Rick Jeanneret passed away, the Buffalo Sabres announcer from 1971 to 2022, and 51 years of being spoiled. And I'm going to play some of the best calls of all time, his best calls, but I wanted to set up the video a little bit. When we were younger, we played all the sports. And okay, I got the Sabres. Here. We played all the sports, and we would play and everything. And if somebody would score, we would do Rick Jeanneret's call. He scores. The truth serum, his 23rd of the year, assisted from Rene Robert. So we would go vicariously through. These calls were amazing, and we heard other calls on other stations from later on when cable came along, but he was just he's just a measuring stick for anybody that wants to call hockey games. He just had that voice. Let's chalk. I hope it comes in clear. I can't speak.
It comes to Rick Martin, up ahead for Perro. Perro coming to center, dumps it off the boards in the corner. Robert going after it, he scores! Rene Robert! And the Sabres win it again in overtime. Off the boards in the corner, Robert pounded it between the legs of Bernie Perrot. And the Buffalo Sabres are right back in the Stanley Cup final.
Rene Robert, Gilbert Perreault, the French Connection, Rick Martin, they were dangerous. They couldn't get a Stanley Cup, though.
Winning here, 5-4, Rene Robert. To Dumont. Dumont leaves it to Briere. Swings it in front of the net. It's just dribbled wide of the goalpost. And now the Flyers will pick it up and bring it back. Holy mackerel! Stuck with the check to the blue line. Now they're all chasing after Campbell. Brian Campbell leveled his check at the blue line. Well, that was unbelievable. Very clear out in front. Back it comes. Tipped in by Hesh. Penalty coming up to Philadelphia. They score! Danny Briere! Danny Briere! At least his 13th shot of the night, and Buffalo wins it in double overtime!
Get it, Rick.
And Pominville gets knocked down. Fedorov intercepted, brought back in over the line, the pass in front, Pominville shoots, he scores! Oh, what a time to boost the population at Pominville! Jason Pominville wins it for Buffalo in overtime! Can't get it out. Tipped in to Leopold. Leopold sending it on to Roy. All the way to the corner for Vanek. Vanek tried to roll it back, but it's going to go out over the blue line. Vanek gets it again and brings it right back in for Buffalo. Here's Vanek walking in on goal. He scores! Thomas Vanek! Oh my, what a goal! Vanek just turned everybody inside out, upside down, a bingo, and Buffalo wins it in overtime!
The best.
Buffalo looking for the pass and gets it, and again, couldn't get the shot away, now he scores! Holy mackerel, roll the highlight film! Maxima Bidakina, what a move! Buffalo's on the board, trailing by one. That's back in the other direction. You're on. Well, the dad, and got trapped out there as he bumps in the corner. Here it is. It comes in at the. Oh, you're on! An incredible save! He robbed him! Call a cop! He robbed Elmore blind! Call a cop! I don't believe it! Put into the corner. Roy trying to come up with a guy.
He said, call the cops. He robbed them blind.
Shot right to the goal crease. They walk at it with behind the net. Round on the boards. Linder keeping it in. The Linder. Down at the hedge. He tried to clear it in front. Buffalo gets back the lead. Shot down. And taken by Coyote over the line. Taylor Pyle tried to clear it across ice. Does. Quick shot.
How long could he hold his breath? He scores. God rest this great man. We had a treat for all those years. We just had a treat. All them games, all that excitement. Even in all the losses, it just was exciting. You knew he was calling those games. Just exciting. That's sports. He turns non-sports fans into sports fans.
It's all over! Do you believe? 3-0 Buffalo in games! J.P. Dumont, 5 minutes and 5 seconds into overtime! This, baby, is history! Is it Brina Burries again, looking for LaFontaine? And finally, LaFontaine with number 40. To Bodger, to Howard Chuck, LaFontaine scores! LaFontaine rips it into the corner of the net, and Buffalo has its first lead in the series, 2-1. Well, 'tis the season. LaFontaine.
Fa la 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 Fontaine. Ah, I need a break. Man, I'll tell you. You know, you gotta. Everybody has their own hometown announcer and everything else, and that's understandable. And everybody thinks they got the best, but this guy was the best. The whole league knows it. It's not even a debate. It's not to be debated. It's not to be questioned. It's not to be argued. We had the golden standard in Buffalo, and we were treated to it every game. Every game. And he had good sidekicks, too. He had Ted Darling, and I can't remember. I should remember, but when you got the man at the helm.
But it's rolled around to the boards. Tipped free and picked up by Brown. Curtis Brown to the Dallas line and over. Jammed it in wide of the net. Sanderson was slowed down. Brown keeping it in. Got it in front. They score! Jason Woolley! Jason Woolley! The shot heard round the world! The shot heard round the hockey world! And Jason Woolley has won the game in overtime here at the Reunion Arena. The Buffalo Sabres' first victory in Stanley Cup final action in 24 years. Backhand in front, and she gets a miraculous save on Platts. Do you believe? Oh, brother, we are not worthy.
And we had Dominic Hasek in the goalie. The best ever. Case closed. The Dominator. Hasek.
As a result, it remains 1-1. This man's body is bigger than a goal net. Fired off the boards. It's going to come to center ice, and the Hurricanes will bring it away. Hustling in on the shot on goal. There's the rebound. Oh, and Miller somehow made the save again. Oh, we are not worthy. We are not worthy.
Usually the penalty killing goalie's the best goalie on the ice, but the power play goalie is here.
Lordy.
Well, the fans are giving Miller a standing ovation
I hope so.
for both his saves.
He's hanging on to the crossbar, and here comes Shields.
Fight.
Shields says, oh, no, we don't. I want to get a little piece of this action.
Fight.
Shields wants snow. Well, we've got everybody grappling, and Shields wants a piece of Bart Snow, but the linesman get them apart.
Fight.
And now Snow and Shields, and here they go. Now coming across the ice was May. Snow and Shields, the linesman trying to get them apart, and they want to go. Here they go. Shields firing punches at Bart Snow. They're having it right in front of the bench. Shields and Snow going at it. And everybody else is grappling, and this crowd is going bananas.
Fight.
Now the linesman will try to separate the goaltenders again. And Shields wants some more.
He even calls a good fight.
This will only take about a half an hour to figure out. Where the puck is ever dropped between Buckley and Coletta. Peters is out there as well, and Mayer at center ice.
They're still fighting.
Trying to go after Spezza. Spezza doesn't want anything to do with it. They back into the line, and everybody tearing up at center. And here goes Mayer after Spezza. Now Mayer gets grabbed from behind, and they all pile in there now. And Biron is looking for Emery. Here's Biron trying to get his gloves off, and Ray Emery wants to go too. Biron in.
The goalies are even fighting. Brawl. Bench clearing.
Peters has him throwing a punch at Ray Emery. Now he does. Emery comes back, and now Peters starts teeing off on Emery.
Peters is jet.
Ray Emery, with all that equipment on, knows enough to keep his head away from it as far as he can. As the officials are trying to get in there and break it up. And they do. And Phillips and Coletta looks like they'll go at any second if they don't get between them.
Now we got Brian Murray standing up on the bench here trying to let Lenny Ruff know what he feels about this whole situation. You know, Lenny's not paying any attention, but Brian, he is.
First we were listening to all the goals, and now we're hearing all the fights. I remember years ago when Jim Schoenfeld was a big, a tough defenseman, and Danny Gear was, he wasn't a fighter, and he was in the league, and Jim Schoenfeld was Danny Gear's bodyguard, and if anybody touched Danny Gear, Jim Schoenfeld would just wax that ass.
Upset right now. He is hanging over, letting him know here comes it.
You're right in there, Ezzy. You're right between them, and Ruff is trying to get in there. And let's wait a minute. Can we fill the mics down there, guys, at the moment, and let them know. There you go. Murray and Ruff.
Well, that's just fighting and brawls and all the excitement and all the hoopla. I just want to give a nice tribute to Rick Jeanneret because you hear the excitement in his voice, even with the fights. Just the whole package, everything that you can imagine that was just exciting. And Buffalo will truly miss him. And he's when you hear the Buffalo Sabres, he's a Sabre. He's a Buffalo Sabre. He contributed a lot more to the Sabres fan base than some Sabres. He was part of what was called the Buffalo Sabres and is called the Buffalo Sabres. And I had the privilege to hear him right from the start. Yeah, and we used to impersonate him. We used to impersonate him when we used to play hockey. If I scored, I'd give the Rick Jeanneret call for myself around the other players. I'd give it all, you know. The Truth Serum scores his 45th of the year. 45th of the year. So thank you folks for supporting my channel. No more mob stories and all that. No, we're going to do other stuff. So I did video earlier. I'm going to keep doing these small channel, but I enjoy doing it. And we'll talk some sports down the road. The Bills are losing. It's halftime right now. I think they had 14 penalties in the first half. I know they say preseason doesn't mean anything, but holy cow. The bad news Bills, they're stinking up the joint. Penalties, penalties, penalties. Turnovers equals no good. I mean, we'll find out the first, regular season games, but I think the Bills are in trouble. They haven't even shown an semblance with the starters in for a basic flawless drive. Josh Allen in this game threw a couple nice passes that were called back. Josh Allen did what he had to do. There's no offensive line. There's absolutely no offensive line. And the defense, I don't even know. I don't even know about that defense. But it's preseason, and that's that. That's Buffalo sports. So my condolences and blessings to Rick Jeanneret's family. I saw his wife. She's still alive. She was talking. Blessings and condolences to that family. And he set the standard for sports announcers, game callers. So thank you for supporting my channel, folks. I did a lot of other videos, but we're changing things up. It's time for sports, and I'll do some other things, content, some subjects and topics and everything else. So that's all. God bless y'all. Stay great. See you soon.